He's gonna make an army. What? How? What? Someone's attached? And she's already here. I love what a nuisance she is. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ben, and today I'll be reacting to the Death Note, episode 14. Now, the last episode, things have just gotten tremendously worse. Even more worse, somehow. Light and Misa have met, and they're working together. Light has the shinigami eyes without actually using the deal. He's found a loophole. He's found someone else to do it. Literally, this sets up the idea that he can basically take out L now, and I'm waiting to see how L can try and avoid that, but I really don't know if he can. All Light has to do is put Misa somewhere, tell her what room to look at, because he knows where L is. He knows what building, what floor, what window to look at. All he's got to do is put Misa in a room, give her binoculars, and say, wait till a guy with shaggy black hair shows up at the window, take him out. It's such a disaster for L, and I'm trying to figure out how on earth he can get some of the power back, because the power is so shifted to Light and Misa that it feels kind of impossible for L to get out of this. Of course, it's only episode 14 out of a 37 episode thing, so I'm hoping that there is some way, but it's difficult to figure it out. But I will say though, I absolutely loved the last episode and what it did for Misa, going from this ditzy, light person who was just in love with Kira to actually becoming such an incredible character where she is the sort of window for the audience to understand what Light is doing for this world. Her parents were killed by someone. That person could have gone free because opinions were changing. Light stepped in, and he was one of the people that Light killed. And now she has undying loyalty for Light because of what he did, and it's something that someone can empathize with. She would have had so much pain after a trial going on for so long, feeling so hopeless that this guy might actually get away with it, only for your savior to come in and deal actual justice. She adds this empathetic element that you just didn't have for Light, because what he was doing is just crazy. But now you have actually someone in there that you can empathize with, you can understand, and you kind of can root for her. Of course, I don't want to root for her. I want L to succeed and win, but still, it adds a really good element to Light's side of things. I cannot wait to see what kind of part she plays. I hope that she doesn't just become Light's weapon. I want her to just be... I would love for her character to just evolve, maybe even change. Maybe she can see what Light's doing is wrong and she can be convinced to turn. Then again, the loyalty is just undying. So I really don't know where her character can go, but she is just so interesting, and I do love what she adds to the show from just what was added to her character in the last episode. But yeah, as always, if you do enjoy this video, please remember to like and subscribe, as it really does help the channel to grow. If you do enjoy my content and you want to help support the channel, I do have a Patreon, the link will be in the description. Over there I'm uploading these videos and the full reaction a week in advance, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check it out. But with that said, let's just dive on in.
Thank you so much. I'll try my hardest to make you love me.
Disaster. Oh dear.
Tell me his name, and then I eliminate the entire task force.
Including your dad?
Kill her too.
Oh!
After all, she's the only person who knows Kira's true identity. I can't let her live much longer.
Okay, that's okay. It's not quite working together. Yeah, you actually still want to kill her. So of course, I find that sad, but still.
Could you show me your shinigami? I really want to see him.
I need her to trust me. I guess I have to.
Yeah, don't blow up the room.
Could you please turn around?
Oh no, you just use a piece of paper.
Hey there, how's it going?
It's a creepy thing.
Oh, you're a completely different type of shinigami than Rem, aren't you?
Different type?
It's Ryuk, right? Nice to meet you.
And the
Yeah,
names just happen,
same
okay.
here.
And Ryuk just being all charming, lovely.
Did you just call me darling?
Then do you mind if I call you Knight instead?
Really?
Because you're like my knight in shining armor, you know?
Light's gonna find her annoying, isn't she? I feel bad for her. I feel so bad for her.
I think it's very likely that Kira and the second Kira make contact with each other there in that
Kinda.
following Light, so we can keep tabs on what he's doing.
You want him followed?
Excellent.
Then there's still a possibility that the second Kira might try to contact him somehow.
Already doing it. You're a bit late.
Starting to wonder if Ryuzaki is even human. The guy never sleeps.
He just eats a bunch of sugar.
That exact same position the other day.
Really? Imagine the sugar thing is what keeps him awake. See, look, he's eating more sugar. He's trying to stay awake with the sugar high.
Kill someone else in order to extend that human's life beyond its natural end. The shinigami will die.
That's right.
Is Rem happy that this is being said?
Good luck trying to find a shinigami who'd volunteer to do that.
That's true. I can't see you ever doing that.
No, but how did Ryuk get a book Death Note then?
Where did you send all those tapes from? The ones that went to the TV stations?
I took the bullet train every time, so that way the police couldn't pinpoint my location.
Oh, yep, smart, great.
I need you to send one last video and make sure it's from a place you haven't used yet. I've decided to stop searching for Kira.
Okay, so make them believe that they're gonna do that.
I will share my power with others who I feel are worthy, and I will encourage them to do the same.
What?
Together we'll make this world a better place.
He's gonna make an army. What? How? What?
We'll just add that part to throw off their investigation. They suspect that there are already 2 people with this.
It's a no, Thermoin. Great, no.
No need to ask. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I don't care what it is, because I'd do anything for you.
I feel so bad for her.
Never mention anything about us or the Death Note. As long as they don't get a hold of that notebook, there's no proof that you did anything.
Yeah, it's true. It's a really good weapon.
I promise. So this must mean that we're officially boyfriend and girlfriend now, aren't we?
Well, sure, I guess.
I feel so bad for her. I feel so sorry for her.
You have to go on a date with me at least once a week.
Oh, she's really trying, and
We can't.
But why?
It looks like I'm gonna have to spell this out for you.
If you-
Elle already suspects that I'm Kira.
if you're trying to pretend to be boyfriend and girlfriend, you need to do this.
I've also been able to get close to Elle.
You and Elle are in contact with each other?
There we go.
Then that's even more amazing.
Eyes.
This is getting so exciting.
She's just quite innocent. Of course, she's still killing people with the book, but still.
So all you have to do is take me to where Elle is and I can see his real name for you.
Yep, and then dead.
Afraid it's not that simple. It was difficult enough for me to get close to him.
Binoculars, window.
If all of a sudden someone I just met gets too close and at the same time the police detect changes in Kira or the
Guy just figured it out.
So is that why we can't go on dates? We can't be seen in public because it'll look too suspicious?
But then if Elle finds out you're hiding someone, that'll make it look even more suspicious.
I have to make sure that I'm seen with other girls, okay?
Huh?
Ah.
What do you mean? You're seriously gonna date other girls?
Could this, what, push her away?
I don't want you to! If I see you with another girl, I'll kill her.
Ah, yay, fault.
Look, sweetie,
Sweetie.
Really? Oh, okay, now he's playing along.
this is not a game.
He just wants to kill her.
Lives to change the world, aren't we?
I know that. I love you more than the world, like...
Yep, she does not care about the new world, she cares about you.
Maybe it feels that way to you, but you're here because you admire Kira. You don't even know me. We just met.
She knows that you delivered justice for the whole parents thing.
But from the moment I first saw you, I knew.
What is wrong with this girl?
He's gonna try and kill her.
You can show me your love by obeying me. I thought you said it was okay if I used you. A minute ago, you swore you'd do anything I
That's
asked.
insane. Please tell me someone's listening at the door.
That you could date other girls? I mean, those are 2 totally different things!
There's an echo. Someone tell me the mum is listening, right?
If you don't obey me, I can easily kill you.
I would never allow that, Light Yagami.
Oh?
If you do anything that results in this girl's death, the first thing I'll do is write your name in my death note. I will kill you,
Someone's attached?
that I can see her lifespan. If she happens to die before that time, I'll know it was you who killed her.
Oh.
Your death note to save her. Wouldn't that mean you'd die too?
No, because she'd already be dead.
If you tried to save me, you would die too!
Yes, you are correct, but I'm quite willing to accept that outcome.
You love her. Okay.
Is Shinigami serious?
Interesting.
This is crazy. And this means from now on.
You can do nothing.
It's almost 11:30, you know. You really shouldn't have a girl here this late.
Still feels so weird that the mum's here, but she can't see the Shinigami at all.
You should walk her to the station.
I can't risk being seen with her in public.
You have to play.
No, I'm alright, thanks.
Okay, so she's proving useful for this. Nah.
That Shinigami is going to kill me if I kill that girl?
He's trapped again.
I'm gonna have her hanging around me until she dies? It also means that I'll be forced to protect her from being caught by the police for the rest of her life.
You can do nothing. This is awesome. She's becoming a burden to him, and it's something that he can't escape from.
Really is gonna be my knight in shining armor.
I suppose.
The music's gone on like light. Alright, so yeah, Rem does love her then. Interesting. It's formed an attachment. It will actually give its own life to not only save her, but also to avenge her. So even if she dies, and she is dead and gone, they'll still do it.
Ideally, I could kill Rem first. Someone I was controlling would attack Misa, forcing Rem to save her, but
No.
Misa's life was put in danger. Rem would immediately suspect me and I'd be the one who'd get killed.
Love this. It's like a giant guard dog.
As things stand, she's a bigger nuisance than Elle is.
You can't do anything. You can't do anything, right?
She's famous? I don't even want to imagine what would happen if someone found out about us.
Oh yeah, true. It's a disaster. It's awesome. It's a disaster.
Think of how I can use Misa's eyes to help me kill Elle. If I can eliminate him.
It's focusing on the immediate.
And keep Misa a secret from Dad for now? You can't tell anyone else about her either.
Saying about the model thing, yeah. Keep.
Incoming models, so people can't know about us.
Is she really? I thought she was pretty, but I had no idea.
Of course, he always has a reason for everything. So he's not going to get back to L, so he's going to get killed when he goes next to a window.
Misa's final message should arrive today. It'll be rerouted to Task Force Head.
I wonder if she'll change anything.
I thought you and I were seeing each other. That is, we're more than just friends, aren't we?
We are.
And that's the reason why I'm sitting next to you in class, wouldn't you agree?
Okay, where's this going?
You don't look like you enjoy being with me. I mean, you haven't even looked at me once.
I guess I was just thinking about how everyone's gonna be talking about us now.
Is she going to die?
I'm actually going out with Miss Takata, the famous Miss Todai.
And to everyone, yep, talking so loudly. Misa's going to kill her.
What do you know? She actually likes all the attention.
Oh, he's evil. He's just studying people. He doesn't even care. There's no emotion to him.
We just received a new video message from the second Kira.
I've decided to stop searching for Kira, and I'd like to thank the police department for their advice.
Stop searching because you already found him. You already revealed that.
I will start by punishing criminals that Kira has yet to judge. Also, I will share my power with others who I feel are worthy.
Yeah, word for word. So no changes.
I can only think that Kira and the second Kira have managed to make contact.
Yeah, awesome. Love it.
Didn't you sense it? I was sure you'd come to the same conclusion I did after watching this once through.
Come on. Oh, I love this. He's getting smart. Yeah, both Ella's figuring out stuff that Light isn't prepared for.
Now he wants to punish criminals that Kira hasn't, and all he wants out of it is for Kira to see him as an ally.
It's not right.
I'm guessing it's because he never thought that far ahead. He probably met Kira and was told which criminals he'd be allowed to judge.
Amazing. Oh, go on, L.
But are we to believe that Kira made a mistake this, or is this his way of letting us know that they've made contact? It would be an effective means of provoking.
It's both. Is it both?
If Light is Kira, he would have made the second Kira go through with his plan, denied that they ever made contact, letting the second Kira shoulder the blame for my death.
Interesting. So L didn't... I'm so lost that.
I'm positive that the real Kira would want L to die. There's no way he'd make me stop.
So has L just figured out like something that Light should have done?
L would never agree to appear on TV, no matter what threat he was facing. The L I know would find some way to escape the situation.
Okay, yeah.
So you figured it out.
Look, Light.
Think it would with him.
The only reason I feel comfortable saying things like that is because I'm not really Kira.
He said it so calmly. It's just so clear he's psychopathic. There's no emotion to him.
It would be a problem if you were Kira. I feel you're the first friend that I have ever had.
Oh, that's rather sweet. Interesting. When someone is an intellectual equal. Is he just trying to get close? It's his attempt to get closer. I don't know if it's true or not.
And I have missed having you around at school. We should play tennis again soon.
Yes, we should.
Does he? I don't know. Nah. Head hurts. Is he actually like thinking? Is that truthful? Is it one of the games he's playing to try and be suspicious? To find out about Light?
Damn, Ryuzaki had no problem figuring out Kira and the second Kira had made contact.
So yeah, you did make a mistake. That is not what you wanted.
I can't afford to be seen with Misa.
And she's already here. I love what a nuisance she is.
This is the first time in my life that I've been provoked to hit a woman.
What?
I just wanted to see you so badly.
I love what she's bringing out in him. He is just so pure evil, and she is like the perfect way to see that.
Sorry to drop by like this.
Could you make us some tea, Mom?
Let me guess, he's gonna go yell at her or something.
You are Misa's ally, aren't you?
Yes, certain events made me develop feelings for her.
Okay, so actually confessing, okay.
So, if Misa is happy, does that mean that you'll be happy as well?
I suppose you could say that.
So if Misa's happy dying, does that make an excuse?
Misa loves me. If I was happy, would that make you happy too?
Would you be happy with her dead? Don't figure out what's the loophole?
Could you ask Rem to kill L?
Oh?
But then again, there's no rule that prevents Ren from killing anyone.
Great, so that could happen. That could work.
Would only make me love Misa that much more. Plus, I'd be grateful to you. Most importantly, the two of us will be happy.
It sounds far more overcomplicated than just finding a window.
I want Light to love me, and I know we could be happy together. It's all I ever wanted.
Would Rem do this? Rem doesn't really have a choice, do they?
That's a shame.
Wait, Rem's not gonna do it?
Fine.
They are?
Will not kill me even if it ends up lengthening your life. I will kill L for you.
No. This is bad. This is really bad. This is bad. This is not good.
So much. I knew
Would Ryuk stop this? This makes things a lot less interesting then.
L won't die. That's all it took.
It's too easy. Ryuk's gotta stop him. Ryuk's gotta stop him. It's too easy. It's not interesting. It's not entertaining just getting a Shinigami to do it. I am holding on to that one shot of Ryuk's face at the end. He didn't laugh. He didn't say anything. If Rem does this, it makes it so less interesting. It's so easy. It's like, for a story, it's just an easy out. It's so boring. If Ryuk truly is this audience member that we're meant to believe he is, that this passive observer that just wants to be entertained, he would try and stop this, because it's just plain boring. That's like the only way L can survive. Otherwise, Rem is going to go and do it. But like, how does that work? Can like Rem just leave Misa and then just go fly over to the headquarters, see L, and just write the name down? Is it really that easy? Was there anything else? If it has to be that easy, Ryuk has to intervene, because it makes his entertainment go away. Yeah, we get a lot in this episode though. So Light is becoming just, because I think before Misa showed up, you could appreciate Light for his intelligence. Now with Misa here being a complete nuisance to him, you get to see that there's just no redeeming qualities about him whatsoever. You have this person that's basically the literal result of what he's been doing for the world, like a good result, that she's happy that's what's happened and she's grateful for it. And he wants her to die. That's it. He just doesn't want her around. He even at one point basically says that he wants to hit her, which is just awful. And it just shows that there's nothing but anger and vitriol within him, that even though this person, who's basically the positive result that he was looking for from his new world, is standing right in front of him, he just wants to hit them. This lets us know that even if he did get his way at the end of all this, he still wouldn't be satisfied. He would still not care. If he was worshipped like this, he basically has the worship he wants, and he's not happy with it. And he's not recognizing that either. It just shows how so far gone he is and just how evil he is. He just is going to continue no matter what. And even if he does get this ideal that he's after, it won't be enough. It won't be what he's after. Misa's literally what he's been after this entire time, and it's not what turns out it's not what he wants. He's not happy that she's happy with him. Okay, then looking at Misa then, so we get to see more. I really like her. I feel really bad for her. I'm glad that she isn't just a psychopath. She kind of has psychopathic tendencies with how she doesn't care about her own life, but she's using the power to get to Kira because she's in love with him, because it's gratitude. You can understand her character. And I feel bad because I think deep down she's a good person that wanted justice. She saw her parents killed. She had love in her heart. She had her parents killed in front of her, and the guy was going to walk free because people were starting to believe he was falsely accused. So then Kira steps in, the guy dies, and she is happy that justice has finally been served. Of course, it does depend on your definition of justice, but still, for the sake of the character, that was justice for her. I think that deep down, she is a good person, but she's so grateful for basically society destroyed her. That's what happened. Society was about to let the murderer go free, and which crushed her, only for a miracle to happen and the guy die. And she found out that it was the result of Kira. So going from being absolutely devastated and crushed to then seeing your savior actually do it when everything seemed lost, she just becomes fully devoted to him. I really hope that she can break out of this love thing for Kira, because he does not love her back, and I feel bad for her. I feel like she could be good. She has a higher possibility of changing and like getting rid of the notebook than Light himself. He's just too far gone. I don't see redemption being possible for him. Yet Misa could turn away from this. She could just go back, live a normal life, and just put all this behind her. But she's just trapped by Light, and I'm just hoping that she can realize and just maybe she could be scorned by him enough. If Light did hurt her, would she like go away from him? And then we have L, and I'm just surprised he hasn't died yet. It's taken a while, so we're getting to see more of the dynamic between Light and Misa and just how frustrated he's finding it. I'm just glad that he's finding it difficult and that it's just not going well, because that gives L time. Because he's noticed that Light is slipping. He was able to think of the correct answer so quickly when Light couldn't. That should give him like red flags, but again, he is saying he doesn't want Light to be it because he sees a friend in him. But I don't know if he's just saying that to try and get closer to Light, because that's what he's trying to do, to try and figure out if he is Kira. Then it could be truth as well. It probably is both. He's probably just doing both. And it does make me feel bad. I'm getting more emotional over these characters now. Of course, Kira's just evil and it's just but L, I actually feel bad for. I want him to live. Misa, I feel bad for, and I want her to change and be good. But now it seems like L has signed, he's got his death sentence is done. Rem is going after him, and how can you avoid that? How can he escape? There's not really any way. It's beyond his control and his sight and everything. I really can't see how El can get out of this. I feel like that's got to be it. El's done. Now then, speaking of Rem, we got quite a bit on them then. So they are in love with Misa. They've attached. They would actually give their own life to save Misa. That is interesting. Now I do wonder, if Misa did die and then Rem wrote down Light's name, would that kill Rem? I'm not quite sure. I wouldn't assume so. I would just think it has to stop Light from doing it. But then it's weird. It would kill Rem because Light would go on to kill other people, I think. But then that's taking away natural light. I don't know how this works. It's confusing to me. I don't think Rem killing Light after he kills Misa would kill Rem. I think it has to be to save Misa's life. And if that doesn't work, then Rem shouldn't die. But if they do save Misa, then that would kill them, I think. But it's interesting that we've got a flat out confession now, because before, basically, Rem said that they wouldn't do it. They were lying. But now being around other people, they're saying very happily and just saying it out loud that they would give their life to save Misa. It really does trap Light. I love that it traps him, but now it makes things so much easier, and I'm just hoping Ryuk can step in. I'm hoping Ryuk basically says that you can't allow this, because it makes the whole thing so much less entertaining. To begin with, I think I just really like what this episode does with Light, in the sense that for all this time that we've been watching, you could at least admire his intellect. You could think, it's annoying how smart he is, but he is smart. You couldn't deny that. Now, while you still can't, you can't admire it anymore. He's just downright evil. This episode basically just goes to push him past that line, where yes, you could see him as kind of admirable in the sense of his just intellect in general. You could think it's annoying how smart he is, but now he's just irredeemably evil. That's what Misa brings out. She is the result of his actions. She's basically the follower that he's always wanted. He wants to be a god. This is what happens when you become that. You get someone with undying devotion to you because of what you've done, and they worship you, like Misa's doing, yet he doesn't like it. It tells us so much about him that even if he gets what he wants at the end of all of this, it still won't be enough. It still won't be what's right for him. It still won't be what he wants. He's literally been given the thing that he's been after all this time, one step closer to being a god, actually getting a follower, and he could not be more annoyed by her. It shows how little he's thought through the actual plan, that he just kind of likes the idea of being a god, not what actually comes with it. And it just really goes to show how fully evil he is. He's not redeemable. He is just fully gone off the deep end. The way he responds to Misa, this is like she's actually the positive influence in his life, kind of. It's weird. She is the positive impacts of what he's doing, and he doesn't like it. So even when good things come from his plan, he's not happy with it. He just wants to either kill it or send it away. This episode feels like it marks the turning point for him, in the sense that it was the story. He was kind of the protagonist, but also the antagonist. It was very weird and well done. But now you just want to see him stopped more than ever, because you know that even if he does succeed, it's just going to be a complete disaster, because he is still human, and he's not going to like what ends up happening. Then Misa, again, I feel so bad for this woman. We know so much more about her now. She is literally the embodiment of what Light is doing. She is the positive impacts of it, seeing someone that had justice be served and was satisfied with it. But she's so in love with Light, yet she is willing to sacrifice herself and force Rem to go along with it, only for nothing to happen in return. She is being constantly used, but she's okay with it, which is just sad to think about. It feels like a character that could find redemption, because she is only doing this because of Light. If he was taken out of the picture, would she give up the Death Note and just go back to normal life? Of course, I think she should pay for what she's done, obviously. But there still feels like there's a chance for her to just stop and walk away. The only thing keeping her there is her feelings towards Light, which aren't reciprocated. And that just makes me feel bad for her, because there's this opportunity and potential for change, yet she won't do it because of how she feels for Light. And those feelings are kind of lies. I mean, yes, she feels that way, but it's never going to be reciprocated. It's a waste of time. It feels like she's going to waste her life following Light doing this, when she actually could turn away. Light can't turn away. He's in too deep and he's irredeemable. She does not feel like she's too far away. And that's what makes it so sad to think about, that she could change. She does have the potential for good. She's following along with this for just a really bad reason. I will say though, I do really love that she's being a complete nuisance to Light. Because I was so scared about these two teaming up. But it seems like even with them together, it's going to be chaos. Light doesn't get along with her. He wants to be like, I guess, he finds her annoying. He finds her an inconvenience because he can't control her completely. If she was just a puppet on strings, then yes, he'd be fine. But she has free will and will do what she wants. She came to the house when he wanted to be alone. She gets in the way of Light, which is perfect for me. I'm happy that it's something that inconveniences him and stops him from doing stuff. Then of course she also has that wildcard element where she would kill any sort of girl that Light tries to make his girlfriend, so we also see one in this episode. So I'm assuming she's going to die, Misa's going to find out and kill her, and then that could expose Light, that could expose both of them, that could lead L to them. So she is just the perfect thing right now to mess with Light and just get L closer to them. But then looking at L, this episode exposes something in him, in kind of the vulnerability aspect, where he says that Light is something that's close, is like a friend or something. He says that Light is like the closest thing he's ever had to a friend. Very sad to think about. And I imagine it's kind of like child genius type thing. Always felt like excluded from everyone or just separate. And now here comes someone that kind of matches your qualities. And either he truly doesn't want Light to be Kira, because that would mean losing this new friend, or it is a test to see the reaction and see if there is emotion there, and to also just get closer to Light in general to actually determine if it is Kira. So I have to remember, everything L does is to get closer to Light, because that is how he finds out. So doing this, opening up like this and being vulnerable, is an act of getting closer. It's trying to find stuff out. So it probably is both him being vulnerable and trying to figure things out. And it's sad to think about because, of course, Light is Kira. So this truth that Elle is revealing is sad because he is reaching out. He doesn't want Light to be this evil. And the one person in the world that can think the way Elle does is going to be evil and is Kira, and it's just sad. And even though Elle gave up this vulnerability, we know Light is not going to give up. He still wants Elle dead. It just makes it all the more sad, and I'm just trying to still figure out how Elle can possibly survive this, because now we're getting the supernatural elements in there, which he can't prepare for. Then we did see a tiny bit of power shifting here, but it's mainly because Light is being caught up with the whole Misa thing and is slipping up. So that new message that he sent, Al was able to read through it very quickly, and it was just easy for him. It wasn't something he had to struggle with. It was like he wasn't messing around with the previous Kira that he had been with before, but of course he had been, because there was a slip up. I just love that we get those moments where Al can figure things out so quickly and expose flaws in Light's planning, because that was a huge mistake that Light made, and even offered a better solution that Light didn't think of. I'm just hoping that he does find some way out of this, even though I really can't see it, but that's what L does. He can see the things that basically no one else can, so maybe he's taking precautions against supernatural things. Maybe he has a way out from the whole shinigami stuff. I hope so. Then we have Rem, who has confessed that they would die for Misa. They would actually write down Light's name in the Death Note and kill him so that he wouldn't kill Misa. And even if he did do it and if Misa dies, Rem will still take out Light. That is big. That confirms that there's an attachment there and that Misa is protected. This also means Rem will basically do whatever Misa wants, and of course going after L now to make Light happy, to make Lisa happy. Lisa and Misa, oh dear. The L's are driving me nuts. Yeah, I do think it's just interesting now that we have this type of shinigami in play, where they're not just passive observers, but this one actually is taking an active role and trying to please Misa and make her happy. So that is something big. It's so unlike Ryuk, and I'm glad that we just get a lot of variety with the shinigamis. I'm hoping, because others are obviously going to show up. If one showed up, another one's going to show up. I'm hoping they each have this kind of variety with them. They're not all like Ryuk. Maybe Ryuk is just like completely individual with the way he's doing things. But now we just have one that has actually fallen in love with Misa, kind of, or at least has attachment to her enough to die for her. It sets up a lot of issues, but also can be very powerful. It's opportunity. They do these huge things. It provides so much opportunity. Either this can actually take out L, or this can actually take out Light. Either way, it's something huge. Then again, we also have Light trying to figure it out around it, but then again, it does bring suspicion back on him. So there's a good chance Light can figure out a way to get Rem to save Misa without... all I have to do is force Rem's hand. He's got to get someone who's going to die, maybe. You just write someone saying that, oh, this person's going to die, blah, 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 but before they do that, they're going to go and try and kill Misa, or they're going to kill Misa. Then Rem steps in, gives its life to save Misa, and then that could take care of it, right? I think. Or they could kill Light, which could cancel out what the Death Note does. What would happen there? If the Death Note writer dies before someone is meant to die who they've written their name down, would that death still be carried out if the author is dead? Don't quite know. It's whatever Rem does, but it seems like there could be a way around it, but who knows at this point. I just like that it basically means that there is a insurance policy around Misa that Light can't act on. Then we come to Ryuk, who I have the biggest hope for at the minute, because what's coming next? Because with what's coming next, Rem is going to go after L. This is basically the biggest thing that they could do. It's a guaranteed death. L can't really do much against a Shinigami. The only thing I can think of to get around this is if Ryuk intervenes, because he wants to be entertained, and this is just plain too easy. Even Light says that it seems so easy, and Ryuk's blank stare at the end, he didn't laugh, he didn't chuckle, it's just like, really, is this how it's gonna end? I'm not quite done yet, I wanna just see where this goes. I'm enjoying Light and L's back and forth. I don't want anyone else intervening, maybe that's something he'll do. If he won't let himself intervene, will he stop other outside parties from intervening? Because I've got to remember, while he is a passive observer, he's still a character in this, and I'm trying to see if he'll get an arc or something, because this could be it. Otherwise, he is just like this figure that just lingers there and watches, which is quite fun, it adds something, but does he actually get an impact in this show? And I feel like this could be the best instance to use him while still remaining a passive observer. I don't know, I'm just hoping that that is what comes next, but of course, just looking deeply at what could come next, you have L, who's now in the crosshairs of Rem. I don't see how either it's got to be Ryuk who intervenes, or L has like precautions in place. He knows about Shinigamis, he was told it, the eyes, he was told everything. Light was the one that tried to dissuade him from it, so maybe he was less suspicious about it then, or maybe that made him suspicious about it. I don't know, I'm just hoping that he did figure something out, that he didn't just completely brush off the thought of Shinigamis. Maybe he did research and found a way to counteract it. Maybe there's something in the human world which stops shinigamis from killing people. And somehow El has figured out how to use that and can save himself. In which case he's not only safe from Rem, but also safe from Light. Maybe, but no, Light isn't a shinigami. Whatever the case, whatever's happening next directly involves El. This will blow stuff open. Either El will die or he'll survive, and if however he manages to survive will teach him something. Either he'll know the true nature of Kira's powers, or he'll find a way to actually stop them from taking effect. It's gonna be big, whatever comes next. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this episode. Again, more opportunities keep getting created. One thing from the last. Next up, we have El being killed or trying to live, I don't even know, but whatever happens there, more opportunity will be created. Misa gets more character to her, and I really like her character, and I just hope that there's some way she can change. But of course, go to prison first, live out your days there for murdering and stuff, but she could be stopped. I feel like she could just walk away from this. And El showcasing vulnerability and just trying to get closer to Light is all. We get to see so much emotion from these two other characters in this, compared to Light, who is just fully emotionless, and all he feels is anger and just evilness. It's just there. There's nothing to him. He's just this empty hole. I think like the longer this goes on, the more emotion we're seeing from everyone else surrounding Light, and the more clear it's becoming just how awful he is. And I think this episode it does it even better now that Misa's been fully brought in. We get a whole episode with her interacting with Light, just getting to see his reaction to emotion and a devoted follower. It was just the perfect way to describe Light's character. He wants to become a god. He basically achieved it here. He got a devoted disciple, essentially, that will do whatever he asks, no questions, will even give her life for him for what he has done for her, and he does not care either way. He hasn't even realized that this is what a godhood would be, and all he cares about is just trying to kill her anyway. So it's so telling of who he is. He has this grand aspiration for stuff, but it will end badly because he doesn't even know what he's looking for. He has it here, and it completely does not recognize it. So what on earth does he actually think he's going to get at the end of this, if not this? But yeah, with that said, that does bring me to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments. And with that, I will see you in the next one for episode 15. See ya!